Hi everyone, welcome back to another Ruth and Ben video. We wanted to start this one out by thanking everyone for watching our last video. We had a lot more views and a really overwhelmingly positive response to the video, so we just wanted to say thank you from both of us to watching that video. And now we're going to do another one on registry items we found most useful and things we had added and necessarily didn't know how useful they were going to be and how useful they ended up being. So hopefully this one helps you guys out. So I'm going to have Ruth start with the number one item.
And this is right now just for newborns. We'll see as we go. I'm sure that there'll be items that we are excited about that he'll use as he gets older. But the first one that you can never have enough of are swaddle blankets. Swaddle blankets, burp cloths, breastfeeding covers. It's an all-purpose, use for everything item.
Yeah, that one's really good. We had no idea. We actually ended up going out and buying a couple more of them because I think we only had like one or two. And we were using those. Ooh,
bless you.
Got a little sneezy guy down there. So yeah, we bought a couple extra because they got dirty pretty quickly and we didn't realize how useful they were, so we went ahead and bought those. Another item we registered for that is probably one of my favorite items is the Graco Pack and Play. We actually are in the baby's room right now. We do have a really nice changing table area, but the Pack and Play is awesome because we do hang out a lot in our living room area. So we now have a second area for him. I'll throw some images on top, but it has a bassinet attachment and a changing table attachment, so you can actually like have everything there, and it's super useful to have a second changing area. Like I said, since we're out in the other room a lot, so we don't have to be like, oh my gosh, and run to the other side of the house when the baby needs a diaper change. And this thing will last until he's a lot older, because when he's done with that, you can take off the attachments and it will have like a huge play area in there, which will be super awesome. And it does fold up into a really small thing that you can take with you traveling. So that's something that is extremely useful long term and that we're very happy that we registered for.
The next thing that we've used a lot of is our FisherPrice Swing that has music that goes along with it, little monkeys that rotate, and now that he's seeing
and it
more,
rocks back and forth, so it's really nice.
And it keeps him occupied. It helps soothe him to sleep if he's sleeping, and the monkeys that spin around, now that he's seeing more, are visually very attractive to him.
Yeah, it definitely keeps him stimulated. I think sometimes he gets a little bored and we put him in there and he goes, ooh, look it. And I will also throw some video of that. It's pretty funny. So I think the next thing that's kind of along the same line is the vibrating baby bouncer. I think it's from Bright Starts. We'll actually stick links to everything down below from where either Amazon or Target where we got them from. But this thing is super awesome because it does have some stimulating little animals. He likes to kind of hit them and punch them. It's kind of funny to watch. And it also plays music and it gently vibrates. So sometimes he's fussy and we have stuff to do and we kind of put him in there and let it bounce and turn the vibrator on, and it relaxes him and kind of lulls him to sleep so we can get stuff done really quickly while he's he's being fussy now, but while he's sleeping in there. So that was something that was super useful, and everything will be again down in the description below.
And the good thing with that one is it's easy to move, so you can move it from room to room if you want to shower or you want to just have a break or whatever. You can move that, whereas the swing is a stands. Yeah,
it's a good point.
You can't move around really as easily.
Yeah, it's a good point. Like I know sometimes I've been out and about running errands and you really wanted to take a shower and you were able to move it like really, really easily and keep an eye on him. And if something happened, you were able to jump out and get to him really quickly.
Yeah, and every baby likes different things, so you can see what yours likes, and it can be any brand. These are just the ones that we got.
Right, so I'm going to let you talk about this one because I know you've made a lot more use of this than I have because I've been gone a little more recently, but I do have it right here, so go ahead.
These are the best things ever that we never thought of, that someone had given us as a gift, a bunch of magnetic onesies, and especially at night when you're tired and it's late or early, whichever one it is, these are so easy to change.
And he hates when we take too long to change him. He gets really upset when we have a bunch of like buttons to do and undo, or for diapers, or just to change. These literally, it's kind of hard to do it. Let me see if I can
They
get
just
it.
attach, and it makes things
There
so
we
much
go.
better.
You could hear the clicks, but it literally, they just pull right apart, and then they just snap right back together. It's been like a huge lifesaver, and we had no idea until this person gifted us these, and we were like, where did you find these from?
Yeah.
So those have been awesome.
Yeah, things that look cute, buttons, but are really a pain. So stuff that we didn't think about before having him.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to let you talk about this next one too. You
So
like this one a lot. I think I gifted you this one.
You did. You gave me this one. So it's a changing clutch. So basically a pull-out clutch that allows you to put a diaper or two, some wipes. It has a zipper, so if you needed to put your phone or something, if you're running in somewhere and you don't want to take your whole diaper bag, it's really nice to be able to grab and go, but to have everything contained. So that way, if you have an emergency, you're set.
Quick changes. And it's also really cool. It has a Velcro strap, so you can actually Velcro it to your stroller if you're out and about and didn't want to be fumbling through the diaper bag. It does fit in the diaper bag very easily, but it's really cool that you can Velcro it to things. The next one that has been super awesome for us is the, I think it's Playtex Diaper Genie.
There's many brands that do it.
You really can't go wrong with any like knockoff Diaper Genie. This one was just on our registry and super awesomely gifted to us. But it holds a lot of diapers, and it kind of opens up and like pulls the diaper down, and it stores a lot in there, so you're not constantly changing diaper bags out. I think it has a deodorizer in it.
It does,
plus,
so it helps.
I think you put that in, and then plus the bags are scented a little bit.
You can get scented bags or just the plain ones. There is a deodorizer in there, and it holds it in. So not that they smell so much now because he's not on solid foods, but it is really great to be able to just toss it in there and not have to smell them.
Yeah, and it goes a couple of days. I only have to empty it every couple of days, so that's like one less thing you have to worry about when you have a newborn screaming their head off or feeding or whatever, and you're like, oh my gosh, I have no more room for diapers. So that's been awesome for us. So.
Yeah.
And I think you can talk about the next one because I don't have the equipment to go along with this next item.
So the Boppy breastfeeding pillow, again, there's many different brands, but having the pillow makes it much easier to feed or to hold him, if you need to move him around. So it's a really great item that I have gotten use out of every day, multiple times a day.
And I think it also, like, it's kind of it's comfortable for him, but it's like stiff, so it keeps him upright, but it also keeps you upright in a really good position to feed the baby, I think. So I think that's been awesome.
And then when he's older, you can also use it, or she, when they're older, you can use it to lean them on it and to kind of stand them up a little bit.
Yeah. The next one that's been super awesome is the Frida Baby Bath Rinser. I didn't realize how awesome this was going to be because the first time we gave him a bath, we were like, had the little plastic tub in our bathtub. We were trying to futz with the faucet to get the flow right and get his head right, and it went everywhere. And this one has a thing for when they're later, you can pour it and have really good flow. But as a newborn, it has this like braided hole thing. I'm going to throw a little clip up on top of this video, but it'll make a really gentle stream, so when you're washing their hair, since you can't give them a bath until their umbilical cord stump falls out, it keeps the flow like really gentle. It doesn't scare them. I know I tried using our detachable thing and it scared the daylights out of him, and I felt so bad. So this bath rinser has been a huge lifesaver, just to have a very gentle, warm flow. And you also can get like really good temperature water in it, so you're not like constantly screwing around with the temperature dial. So that one has been super, super awesome.
The next two things, or one thing,
it's
is
like a 2-for-1
combo. Are for the changing table to have a washable, kind of waterproof or water resistant cover. That way you can easily change it out if it gets dirty, or easy to wipe down.
Especially for boys, because they like to shoot you in the face if you don't cover the new diaper and pull the old diaper in time. It definitely has happened to us.
And we could talk about diapers and all of that separately.
Yeah.
And then the same thing, a waterproof sheet to go under your sheets for your bassinet or crib or whatever you have that they're in. That will change as they age, because then when we tried out a bunch of different diapers, we'll talk about that separately too, some of them we found leaked as we were learning what worked and didn't work and making sure that we had them as tight as can be, and so instead of having to then wash everything or have a pad that was wet, all we did was we took off the sheet, took off the waterproof sheet, and then just put new ones on, and we were good to go, and he was easy to put back in, so you didn't have to wait for things to dry.
Yeah, we definitely would have been waiting, because I think our bassinet has a couple of layers and it would have soaked through, and we wouldn't have had it. We would have basically had to hold on to him for a couple hours while our washer and dryer were working out. So
yeah,
that's been great.
So especially if you have multiple sets of it, then we had it ready to go, that they're all ready. You switch them on, baby goes back to sleep.
I'd say like the lesson we learned, like kind of off topic, was always have multiples of stuff like that, because you never know how many times you're going to need to change things or swap things or whatever. So, and I think the last one, which we actually didn't register for, but we just discovered recently, was something called Warmies. It's the cutest little thing. They have so many different little animals. I love the one we got. It's a giraffe.
Yeah.
And it's slightly weighted, and it has like a lavender scent.
Oh, it smells so good.
I think you want one for yourself.
I do.
But he loves it. Our son loves it. It's slightly weighted. It has the nice little scent to it, and you can put it in the microwave for about 20 seconds, they recommend, and it'll make it ever so slightly warm. He loves to be held and can get a little bit fussy when we first put him down in the bassinet or wherever we are. So we just kind of put this on his chest. It's a little warm. It kind of mimics like having our hand or body on him, and it kind of sort of fools him a little bit, and he settles down pretty quickly. So that's been super useful. So I would recommend that, and they're not that expensive. That was a totally worthwhile purchase.
Yeah, and Warmies was the name. That's not a nickname that we named it.
Right, yeah. And we'll put a link to their
but...
website. None of this is sponsored, by the way. We probably should have said that in the beginning, but we'll put the links to everything where we got it, so you guys can check it out and see if you like it for yourself.
Yeah. So, or post if there's other things that you liked that we didn't say. Maybe we don't have it yet, and
and maybe we need it.
Yeah.
So yeah, drop us a comment. If you like the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and if you are feeling so inclined, subscribe. It's free. I am gonna do the shameless plug. It's free to subscribe, so please do it. Anyways. Let us know in the comments what you want to see next. We have a couple more video ideas planned soon, so we're going to keep doing them as much as we can, like I think we said, about once or twice a week. So just let us know what you want to see and how you think we're doing.
And we'll see you back here.
Yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Thanks so much.